受け取られそうだったよどみのないまっすぐな眼光が一人をなしていた思い出せ隠した感情さえでも気まぐれな相槌など交わす言葉もないけどこの身が焼けても守るものを知って思いもこの言葉もなくした感情さえも巡って巡って正気つないできって後悔を重ねたつがいないようにしたいあと君だけ
Perfect. The giant enemy crab. Alrighty, welcome on in, ladies and gentlemen. How is everyone doing tonight? I hope you're all having a fantastic evening. Tonight, we are going to be playing some Limbus Company. Specifically, something interesting that has just recently come out. Refraction Railway Line Number 5. Now, for those of you who don't know what the Refraction Railway is, the Refraction Railway is essentially the most difficult of content in Limbus. This is like the top tier difficult content in the game. All the fights are extremely brutal. It requires you to have all of your shit at max level. It's all a very, very interesting system. It's essentially like, if you're familiar with other gachas, this is like the super hardcore bonus content for the players that have like a really solid team and know what they're doing. So with that being said, I'm gonna get my ass beat. So before we go in, I might as well explain my teams a bit, because from what I can tell, this railroad requires you to have 2 separate teams kitted out. The end game. The itch game, I mean the end game. Fortunately, I do have that. So let's go over my teams. First is my sinking team. To start off, we got, of course, ya boy, Lobotomy Ego Solemn Lament. A fantastic... Shut up, Lancer. An absolutely fantastic unit. I wish I had more Ego moves for Yisang, but overall, Solemn Lament, fantastic identity. He might have come out one Walpurgis Knock to go from Walpurgis Knock 4 instead of 5. I didn't get anything from Walpurgis Knock 5, Sag, but this guy is absolutely fantastic and definitely one of the core members of the sinking team. The other one being good old Wild Hunt Heathcliff. This boy right here was the absolute, like, strongest unit at the end of Season 4, and he's still really damn good now. Capable of outputting a fuck ton of damage thanks to Dullahan hand mode, along with being able to do a lot of sinking effects, inflict a lot of sinking on enemies, doing a fuck ton of damage with stuff like Coffin, plus the Call of the Earl King potentially being able to revive folks is very nice. In addition, we've also got the rest of the Wuthering Heights squad, so that includes Edgar family heir Gregor, Wuthering Heights chief butler Otis, and the other one that I'm going to be using is I'm actually going to be using a double OID instead of a triple OID. Wuthering Heights butler Faust. Mostly because Fluid Sac goes, like, absolutely pops off on this team because of the fact that it requires Gloom, Lust, and Envy resources, which are something that this team excels at getting. So hopefully we'll be able to spam Fluid Sac a lot with this team and it can carry us a little bit. I just realized she's on my bleed team, so I gotta swap her over to this one. There we go. Now, as for the other units, we've got the DC Association package of South Section 4 Director Merceau, South Section 4 Hong Lu, and South Section 4 Rodion. Rodion and Merceau are really solid tanks. Hong Lu's a decent DPS. Hey, welcome on in, Bri. Thank you so much for the raid. I super appreciate it. Welcome on in, Raiders. For those of you who don't know who I am, my name is Ender. I'm a variety streamer here on Twitch. We play a bunch of different games. Tonight, we're getting ready to check out Limbus Company Railway number 5. But how are you doing? How's your stream? Ooh, Tribe 9. How was that? But then, yeah. Also on the team, we've got the units that aren't really going to be going out first. Send the love to you as a heckin' raid. Well, I very much appreciate it. We've also got the secondary units. The package of Edgar Family Chief Butler Ryoshu and Edgar Family Butler Ishmael. Ryoshu doesn't really have much to do with sinking, but she does synergize with the other Wuthering Heights units on the team. W Corp Don and Los Mariachis Jefe Sinclair are mostly just here for their Limbus comp. Indeed, they're mostly just here for their passive abilities. Don Quixote gives allies with the highest speed +1 final power for their first skill, and good old Los Mariachis Jefe over here gives an ally with the most SP 10 additional damage to enemies with lower SP. Considering sinking is all about lowering the enemy's SP, they're going to perform pretty well on this team. Then, we've got the main heavy hitters, the Bleed team. Bleed definitely got absolutely fucking juiced this season, because they got fucking 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 new triple O IDs, one of which was given out for free as an event. The first ever triple O ID given out from an event. Good old Kurakumo clan Wakashu Heathcliff. Oh my god, you could grind meat on those. Ah! So, this team is led by, of course, the manager of La Mancha Land, Don Quixote, aka Sancho. This is just Sancho. Best unit in the game right here at the moment, bar none. Absolutely fucking fantastic kit. It absolutely excels at dealing bleed damage, supporting the other La Mancha Land units. Just overall fantastic. Really good at utilizing Blood Feast. And considering the fact that we're fighting against other Blood Fiends, we're probably going to have a lot of bleed going around. So having somebody to capitalize on that is going to be really important. All of their skills are improved if you've got other Blood Fiends on the team, which is why we're going to be running them alongside the other 3 main Blood Fiends. Princess of La Mancha Land Rodion is our major support unit. She's here to help make sure that the other Blood Fiends don't immediately die by giving stuff like recovery, with Blood Feast and everything else. Like you need to do post-stream stuff. Understandable, Bri. Thank you so much for the raid. I super appreciate it. Yeah, she's going to be doing stuff like healing thanks to Hexnail, and then also with abilities like Sanguine Desire in order to keep up the bleed on the enemies. So yeah, she's also got a really solid kit. She mostly synergizes with the other Blood Fiends on the team. Next up, the first of the Blood Fiends released, the Barber of La Mancha Land Otis. Otis's kit doesn't necessarily synergize as well with the other Blood Fiend units, as starting from Priest of La Mancha Land onwards, all of them have their skill 3 as a Lust Affinity skill. However, Otis has a Wrath skill as their final one, so they don't synergize necessarily as well with the other Blood Fiends, but they're still overall a really fantastic unit. They're mostly focused on heavy DPS thanks to their passive applying Sowing Target, which increases damage on an enemy for all the bleed that they have. So, really solid 10% damage increase. And then, of course, all of them also have the ability that they increase Blood Feast, which makes it so that they can get access to stuff like Blood-Tinged Scissor Blades to upgrade all of their attack skills. I'll Make You a New Dress is the only one of those skills that doesn't change when at max stack of Blood-Tinged Scissor Blades. It just gets additional attack weight instead, depending on how much she's got. And then, of course, there's also the Priest of La Mancha Land, Gregor. Now, I am slightly concerned about this guy. His main function for the team is that he's a tank and a bleed battery. He applies a lot of bleed to himself, so that way you get Blood Feast on your other allies. But because of that, his health tends to go down somewhat quickly. But I feel like if I can get the Ailing Heart stacks going up pretty well, and then able to utilize stuff like Unforgivable Sin, plus maybe alongside some event-exclusive upgrades for him, which I don't really know if they're specifically for Blood Fiends, but hopefully this guy can tank pretty well. Plus, worst case scenario, we do also have Garden of Thorns, which has fantastic synergy because a lot of the team's skills are going to be Lust Affinity. And then it also heals for 18% of max HP. So hopefully that can do something. He's also got a small sinking package with Solemn Lament and Bygone Days, but those are mostly because I don't really have any other good egos for him. Gregor doesn't have any good bleed ego skills as far as I remember. Though I think I might put Lantern on him just for the HP recovery. It's not necessarily the strongest skill, but it might be helpful to have a bit more healing potential on him just in case. Then as for the other units, we've got Kurakumo Clan Captain Ishmael and Kurakumo Clan Wakashu Heathcliff. These two are meant to work with each other and help round out the team rather nicely. Ishmael is a solid bleed accumulating unit, and she synergizes normally pretty well with having a bunch of Kurakumo Clan allies. But even if she's only just got one ally, she still gets like... Ah, damn it. What am I fucking... Why the hell did my email tab go off? Sorry about that. But yeah, she's still got fantastic synergy, even if she only just has one... even if she just has one... just one other Kurakumo Clan ally, she still does fantastically by applying Dark Cloud to them to make all of their attacks unbreakable coins, so you're doing damage whether they like it or not. And then, of course, her skill 3 is fantastic. It procs bleed on the target 3 times, meaning even if we don't clash with enemies, we're still accumulating bleed to help feed all the Blood Fiends on the team. Plus, she's got a dodge coin, which is, of course, very useful. And then, of course, we got Wakashu Heathcliff. This guy is also meant to synergize with Kurakumo Clan units, but his passive literally only specifies, his passive pretty much only, his skills like only really specify if Captain Ishmael is on the field. Hello there, 40 Doodles, how you doing? But yeah, if Kurakumo Clan Captain Ishmael is on the field. So yeah, you really only need to run him alongside Ishmael. He's got bleed, offense level down skills. He'll attack an enemy with an unopposed hit when they get hit unopposed. Good, how are you? I'm doing just fine. So it's kind of a hit-for-hit thing. And of course, his main skill, Rule of the Backstreets. Rule of the Backstreets, which can proc all 3 of its additional coins for if he's got Cumulus Wall or Dark Cloud Blade in battle ready. But mostly it's going to be Cumulus Wall, which he gets through either his own skills or Ishmael. As for the other units, a lot of them are kind of just here for their passive. I would have liked to level up more the one who grips Faust, which I might do if I clear the first part of the railroad and get the level boost ticket. I might just drop it on her in order to get her up to level 50, because she's actually really useful. But as for the other secondary units, Ring Pointillist Student Yi Sang is one of the best bleed units in the game. Like, he's definitely still super meta. I prefer running the Kurakumo Clan package over him, but he's definitely going to be a solid switch-in unit because he's going to capitalize on the enemy having a fuck ton of bleed and the occasional other effects that some of the units inflict. Like, fun fact, Barber of La Mancha Land fun fact, Priest and Princess randomly also inflict Rupture with their skills alongside Bleed. So because of that, Yi Sang will get some of his additional buffs, because his whole thing is that his skill 2 reuses the coin at a 40% chance, with a 20% chance to reuse it again for every type of negative effect on the target. So that including, so having Bleed and Rupture means that it's an 80% chance to reuse, which is pretty fucking good. And then we've also got Lobotomy Ego, Red Eyes, and Penitence Ryoshu. She's a fantastic unit, both in terms of her passive, giving allies small healing and SP regeneration, but she also does just really solid damage and inflicts a fuck ton of bleed on the enemies. She's also got solid SP regeneration on her kit as well. All the stuff like Skullbuster. So she's definitely worthwhile. As for the other units, as I mentioned previously, one who grips Faust, I'd definitely run if I could, because Nails is a really solid ability to just get additional bleed off. She's also got Paralyze and Gaze, which makes them take additional damage and heal SP when striking the target. Plus, they'll also can also benefit from using stuff like Fluid Sac. The other ones are mostly just here for support. Encorp Grovehammer, Merceau is mostly just here for the highest honor support, or which we can get fairly often. The one who shall grip Sinclair is kind of the same thing, though he's not really too necessarily useful on the team. And then Kurikumo Clan Wakashu Honglu is also mostly just here for his passive. Ally with the highest speed inflicts additional bleed. Yeah, I also have my Burn team as a backup if that doesn't really work out. And then I've also got my Tremor team up at level 50 as well. So yeah, I've got Tremor and Burn as backups. Poise is kinda fit for the event, but I'll have to see about that. So long story short, we got a lot of options here for the railway. So guess let's go ahead and get into things. We went to Reflection Railway Line 5. I'm doing just fine, 40 Doodles. Alrighty, so we got Section 1, Section 2, and Section 3. Let's see, Section 1 is a lot of Abno fights mainly, so sinking would probably be pretty good here. Section 2 seems to have a lot of regular enemy fights, and then I think I can recognize that silhouette for what Abno that is. Section 3 is going to be fucky, because that's where all the Blood Fiends and everything are. So I guess let's start off Section 1 with the sinking team. So Wave 1, we're fighting Herding Teddy Bear. Wave 2, Rose Hunter. Wave 3, we're fighting all of the Class 3 Peculata. The only one of these that I'm really concerned about is Peculata and Pigrite, just because of the fact that it's so fucking tanky. But honestly, it should be fine. Wave 4 is a new Abno that we haven't seen yet. Oh, but judging by the unbreakable coins on its skills, something tells me we're in for a very fucky time with him. But yeah, let's start off with Section 1. I am, of course, taking the sinking team for this section. And thankfully, because this is a wave battle, everybody does benefit from having the secondary deployment effects. So we'll also get Faust in here, and then we'll get Rodion. And then the immediate follow-up is going to be Director Merceau and Honglu. Then the Butlers, and then hopefully we shouldn't get to the 11th and 12th slots. If we do, then we're kind of fucked. But yeah. Please note that identities participating in Section 1 cannot participate in Section 2. Here goes nothing. Hopefully it should give us the story cutscene here, since I didn't get one when I first updated the game. Oh no, never mind. Actually, wait. Why didn't it give me a story cutscene for this railroad? Or did we just not get one? Hang on, let me see. Clear info, yeah. So did it not just not give us a cutscene or something? Hang on, let me see. Detour Tales maybe? No. No. It's not in the notes. It's not gonna be in the ID archive, so... A familiar siren, like... No, there's just no cutscene for, or at least not one at the very start of it anyway. Ah, well. Guess we're just hopping right into things then.
진리를 열기 위해
I mean, I'm sure everybody kind of knows the gist of the railroad by this point. So it's 4 fights in a row for this one, which could be a bit fucky. Especially starting with hurting Teddy Bear. That would be a problem. Because this guy's whole thing is essentially that a lot of his attacks inflict attachment. And the attacker does gain clash power equal to the stack of attachment. But then it could also hit you with stuff like Timid Expression of Love, of which is very dangerous against targets that do have attachment. Fortunately, nobody is starting off with any attachment, so we should be fine. And then, yeah, there's just like the base active buff that it gave us. Alrighty, so let's start off here. All of this guy's attacks shouldn't be too bad to start off with. Well, that being said, we should still definitely be careful. Let's see. Yeah, let's prioritize getting these guys a bit of SP up first. Damn it, Gregor. Okay. Alright, starting off Heathcliff with a stack of the attack booster is already great to start the fight with. And then Rodion's going to be doing most of the tanking here, so getting aggro off on the start of the fight is also really good. Everybody else is mostly just doing a bit of damage. Now, Faust is going to be targeted here with Rough Expression of Love, which is definitely a little bit concerning, but shouldn't be too bad, hopefully. Let's see. Everybody has like a very small amount of affection. The only one that has more of it is Faust, so I'm going to start with, let's counter Expression of Love with this, because Otis here doesn't have any of the any stacks of attachment, so then that shouldn't get converted into anything problematic for us. I can just guard. That requires the target to have 10 plus sinking, which I think we can get if we clash with some of the other units that are faster with him first. Then hopefully we might be able to get him up to enough sinking for that passive to proc. Rodion's entirely unopposed because she's not fast enough. Do I want to try to get some, I mean, if this is a dominating one, then we might as well get some more SP for Heathcliff here. Or not Heathcliff, for Gregor, rather. Bang, bang! Gregor, you're killing me here, buddy.
정리하겠습니다.
Bonk. Bonk.
물결아.
Yeah, Otis gains SP really fast. So we're not going to have to worry about keeping her up in terms of SP. All right.
두려움을 모르는 건 나쁘지 않습니다만
Okay.
또 무식하게
Expressions of love
돌격하실 거라면
again.
전 빠지겠습니다.
Who's got... Rodion does not have any attachment values on her, so I'll have her clash with Expression of Love. She does have a dodge coin here, so maybe she might be able to dodge Rough Expression of Love. Hopefully she can. We're gonna need the faster units to clash with these last two attack skills here. So let's do that and that. And then Heathcliff, you just start getting in for big damage. Same with you, Faust. We have enough Gloom Eager resources, and we do have enough Lust Eager resources to start using, to start trying to use Fluid Sac pretty soon. We just need more Envy resources. So this looks good. We should get enough Envy resources here anyways. We'll be in a pretty good spot once we can start hitting the Fluid Sac. Alright, nice. Everybody's in a pretty decent position, all things, that is loud. We're going to turn on the volume slightly.
어떤 상황이 닥쳐도 포기하지 마세나. 저들의 공격은 우리의 투지를 꿰뚫을 수 없을 테니.
I didn't see if... Okay, she did get hit by it. Shit. Well, that shouldn't be too much of an issue. Almost everyone has Expression of Love here. And, Butler Faust has a lot of fucking stats down. But she can also Fluid Sac here, so we'll have her tank this. Alright, Yisang can just absolutely fucking body him. Rodion should be fine. She's got her top tier discard skill, so... Weight of Knowledge goes neutral here? Ouch. And then... last skill, we'll just have Otis deal with it.
이 땅과 만인에게 손끝이라도 대려는 자가 있다면.
Gun him down, Yisang. Bang. Bang, 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 bang. Bang, 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 bang. Bang, 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 bang.
괜찮은 공격이네요. 앞으로도 그렇게만 해주세요.
Alrighty, nice. Otis is hitting for really solid damage. Now Faust is going to get in with the Fluid Sac, so that's going to speed up our SP gain significantly. It might not do much damage, but it does heal everybody for a fuck ton of SP, and also HP as well, so we can heal off what little damage we've taken so far. Okay, nice. Rodion did beat Rough Expression of Love, which is good. Heathcliff's just hitting for some solid damage. Sad Embrace. Targets the target this unit clashed with Expression of Love last turn. Fix the damage dealt against that target to 0, gain 2 fragile, and enter a staggered state. Oh, right, I forgot it did that. When does it do Sad Embrace again? I'm trying to remember. Oh, right. If all enemies have attachment, use a powerful skill. I'm trying to remember if that powerful skill is Sad Embrace. No, an old and nostalgic embrace is the very powerful skill. I'm trying to remember why he uses Sad Embrace, but yeah, not everybody's got attachment here, so we're in a pretty solid position. This is going to stagger him. So then we have, we just gotta make sure that Faust clashes against that and we'll be fine. Everybody else just start hitting for big damage.
이 땅과 만인에게 손끝이라도 대려는 자가 있다면.
Yeah, everybody else can just get in here for a solid amount of damage here. All right, perfect. We were able to clash with him, thankfully, before he got staggered. However, he did get staggered at the end of that, but I mean, the only thing we would have got from it is a small SP heal, and Faust is already maxed on it, so we're fine. I'm gonna lower the volume a little bit more.
기회를 잡았네. 휘청이는 저자를 꺾어 넘긴다면 저들의 사기가 떨어질 것이 뻔하지. 돌격하세!
All right, now we can just unload a fuck ton of damage on him. Everybody's at like borderline full health, and we've got a fuck ton of SP, so we're doing pretty good here. If we can get the body broken, that'll be fantastic. And then we can... Ah, yep, there's the fight. All right, nice. Okay, this is new. What the hell is this? Okay, so the only downside for all of these is increasing enemy level by 1, but we do get a buff. Let's see. So we can either choose +1 to poise and charge count gained by allies with skills and coin effects. We don't really use those. 3 allies with the least SP heal 8 SP at turn end. That one could be useful. +1 to burn, bleed, tremor, rupture, and sinking potency afflicted against enemies with skills and coin effects. Ooh. I think I want to take the infliction ability, because extra sinking seems like that would be really, really useful, and we're doing pretty good on SP recovery, so I'm going to take infliction refraction. Alright, next act. Refracted Rose Hunter. This one, if I remember, it's pretty self-explanatory. You just got to break the lasso whenever it wraps somebody with it. So this guy shouldn't necessarily be too bad. Just got to make sure to clash against the snaring lasso with the tank. Everybody's at max SP, so at this point we don't really have to worry about trying to farm anybody up. We just got to focus on winning clash. We can just focus on winning clashes now. Gun him down, Yi Sang! Ba-da-ba-da-bop. Alright, the extra SP infliction is already starting to pay off, because for those of you that don't know, when you're fighting an enemy that doesn't have like any CP points or anything, sinking just does raw damage, which is very nice. Yeah, Rodion could easily tank the Unbreakable there. We hit that bad boy with the Requiem. And then we just start racking up sinking on him. Slightly concerning there from Faust, but we're fine. Alright, so Rodion's getting hit by the refracted barbed lasso. So we just want to make sure that we get rid of barbed lasso here. Fortunately, a lot of his attack coins are going towards Rodion. So theoretically, I could just tank. Like, I could just do some tanking here. Just have Rodion do a bit of tanking while everybody else swings for face. No, I don't think it's worth it. We just mostly want to get the barbs. Off her. Who else could tank this decently well? Well, actually, I'll have her tank again. I'll have her clash with snaring lasso here, and then I'll have somebody else break the lasso itself. That way Rodion can keep tanking and we can focus on DPS. Man, everybody's going neutral against this slot. Alright, that does SP damage. Shit. That could be a bit dangerous. I could go for Bygone Days. I think they'll have enough sinking by the time that finishes clashing. Oh no, wait, never mind. Well, actually, no, wait, that'll get rid of the lasso. Shit, so then in that case I should have put Faust Faust on attack.
자세히 보기
Yeah, whatever, it's fine. Yeah, that inflicted him with a fuck ton of sinking here, so.
직접 밝혀준다.
Plus, Yisang wasn't at full SP anyway, so it neutralizes out.
여기가 뱃속에
Because it's only a net loss of because you have to pay SP to use ego skills, so it's only really a net loss.
어디 보자.
Let's see, swings the barbed lasso over his head. Withdraw whip. Alright, this one. Prioritizes targets with barbed lasso, targets not barbed lasso deal less damage. It is clashable, but I don't know if we have anything strong enough to clash with it. Oh, wait. Right, I forgot. We have the goat with us. Yeah, we're fine. I forgot. I need to remember. Earl King Heathcliff is him. He's him. We're fine. All right, that's dominating. Excellent, excellent. I want to counteract any SP loss we might get this turn, so Faust, you go ahead and start fluid sacking it up. We'll let Heathcliff get in for, or we'll let Gregor get in for a bit, and Yisang could use a bit of SP regen, so we'll let him get in on that last slot. Alrighty.
땅과 만인에게 손끝이라도
Bang.
대려는 자가 있다.
Bang, 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 bang. Oh yeah, we're fine. Alright, hit him with the vines.
나는 이 왕좌에 묶여. 홀로
That's gonna get him with a decent amount of sinking. It might not do the most damage since it's mostly meant as a multi-target attack, but it's still going to be really solid here. Withdraw Whip did barely any damage, because nobody had barbs on them. Bonk, bonk. Alright, Faust hit him with the fluid sack.
이 전투는 승리할 거야.
That's gonna get everybody that good-ass regen. The lasso's aiming straight for us. The lasso, powered by the hunter's movements, flies right at us. Who will step forth? These guys can't. Well, Heathcliff can hit it. You know what? I trust Yisang. I was right to trust him. With lightning fast reflexes, Yisang deflects the barbed lasso to the side. The lasso deflected flies in the other direction. The Rose Hunter hesitates, surprised by the turn of events. Gains 3 offense level down and 3 defense level
작업이
down.
성공했어.
Hell yes.
모르는 건 나쁘지 않습니다만 좀 무식하게 돌격하실 거라면 전 빠지겠습니다.
Okay, I gotta focus on conserving ego resources for the time being. Have Rodion clash against the Snaring Lasso again because she's her. Oh wait, but he's using Withdrawing Whip. Well, I mean, actually, a lot of people are gonna have dominating here against the whip, so theoretically we should be fine. Let Faust get in a bit of damage. Heathcliff can just focus on dealing DPS here, considering the fact that he's under the effect of King and Binds. So he's got 20 bind for this turn, but he's also got some attack power up. Alright.
나아가주게.
Bang. 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 Man, Yisang is just kind of goated like that. Okay, Rodion's gonna get hit with the thorns. Oh wait, shit, I didn't do anything about the thorns. That was dumb.
깨달았나?
Well, Rodion's still getting hit by Snaring Lasso, so I don't really think anything's gonna come of that.
직접
Plus, I think we
밝혀준다.
were about to hit the stagger threshold here. Nice! Okay, that's good. So we can actually take this turn to focus on getting the binds off of... Oh no, wait, the binds broke when he staggered, right.
저들의 사기가 떨어질 것이 뻔하지.
So in that case, just swing face.
내게 바쳐주지.
Bonk.
정리하겠습니다.
18, 41, 72, 110. Now, hitting the second stagger threshold here would be a bit unfortunate, because then we won't be able to stagger him again.
포기하지 마세라. 저들의
But
공격은
a
우리의
lot of
체제를
his
깨뜨릴
attacks are
수 없을
debuffed
테니.
now, so we should be in a pretty good spot. Hit him with the dominating again, thanks to the excruciating study. Gregor, you hit that one. I think the last slot's just favored with everybody, and we don't really need any SP recovery right now, so I don't want to risk anything. We'll just have Otis do it since they can tank the best. Oh wait, what? Ah, damn it. My VTuber plus fucked up. Hang on, Lancer. I'll do the combo for you, don't worry. Wait, why the hell did it cut to my VR screen? Yeah, I don't know why, but VTuber Plus just likes to randomly wonk out sometimes. Let's try that again.
A body has been discovered.
There you go. You at least got you got your redeem, at the very least. But yeah, we should be in a pretty solid position here, honestly.
내게 바쳐주지. 직접 밝혀주마.
Heathcliff getting in a fuck ton of damage again. Bonk, 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 bonk.
깨달았나?
Solid position. God damn it.
걱정은 하지 않겠습니다. 어차피 이미 이길 거라고 확신하고 있으실 테니까.
This position is actually a bit perilous, considering the fact that a lot of folks don't really have the speed necessary to clash at the moment.
겁나게.
We'll have Rodion for yourself from our own bindings this time.
맞는 거. 이제야 실력을 좀 내시네요. 평소에도 이러면 얼마나 좋습니까?
Alright, Gregor's gonna clash here. I would have liked for the fluid tech to go off after he did the damage, but we should be fine here nonetheless. Topping off everyone's health is still good. Put him in the box! Bonk! Okay, Earl King Heathcliff is snared, but that should be fine. Ooh, that did hit for a fair bit of SP, though. But he should be dead here. There we go, just gun him down in the street. Alright. Oh, we get one of these every single time, okay. Let's see. +1 to poison charge count, 3 allies with least SP, heal SP. Deal poise potency plus poise count, more damage on crit. On hit, skills that consumed 8 charge count plus 0-1 to NV resistance on that target for this encounter. Skills that consume charge count, deal additional damage. Is there one of these for refracted sinking? Deal plus sinking potency on the target % more damage against targets with less than 0 SP or without SP. Max 45%. I think we should go for refracted sinking.
여관에 가면 또 한참을
Oh, it's all three of them simultaneously. Oh, joy.
바리에게 해줄 이야기가 또 늘었군요.
Now this one's concerning. If they have 5+ burn, it reuses the coin a bunch. But hopefully we shouldn't have to worry about it getting to that point. So, Refracted Peculatum class, the Ire, the fire one back here, he's definitely got to be our priority for targeting, so we're going to go for him. Mainly with the DPS. Okay, we're fine. Now he is going to get hit with the counter, but that's not going to be reused because nobody has burning, so we're fine. I'm gonna have Otis mainly clash with that boy back there, since Otis is really good at recovering
어떤
SP.
상황이 닥쳐와도 포기하... 아, 이건 못하겠습니다. 너무 유치하잖아요.
Erupting Wrath. Should point power for every burn on the target. That one's a bit of a yikes. I'll just have V-Sang counter that, and that way we can get a bit of sinking in on everybody.
직접 알게 합니다.
Dink. 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 Alright, so that should hit everybody with a fair amount of sinking.
가까이서 자세히
Yeah, IRA class 3 here is definitely the most dangerous of these Peculata. The tanky one we can deal with just fine, and the gloom effects we can largely counteract with our other allies in terms of the SP loss anyway. So mostly, we just want to focus on trying to get rid of IRA as quickly as possible.
깨달았나?
Nice, that staggered it. Okay, good, 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 good. Okay, nice. Okay, good. IRA is staggered, so now we just want as many people as possible to swing face with as strong of skills as they can use. Let's see, that one's going for Rodion, so we can hit with... Rising Sloth is definitely the fucky one, because that one's an 18. This one can roll an 8 or an 18, so if that thing rolls max, it's not gonna be pretty.
검날 내게 바쳐주지.
Alright. Hit that. Solid damage off. Okay, good. Yeah, you want to clash against that one with the coins that have like the most skill, the skills that have like the most coins, because the fact that eventually he'll miss one of them. Or at least that's the theory anyway. Okay, nice. That's one of them down. Good, 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 good. Alright. So, let's see. Gather stones. We could use some HP restoration on everybody, so... Gonna hit that one with Fluid Sac. Memorial Procession, you're dominating that one, so we'll hit you with that. And then gonna have everybody else just swing for Morostasis for the time being. Because like I mentioned, Pigreetae Class 3 is definitely the weakest out of these guys, so we're gonna save him for last. He's the tankiest, but he doesn't have any other major issues. He can't really cause any other major issues for the team. Get some damage in.
정리하겠습니다. 불결한 그걸 무기로 때리시면 어떤 상황이 닥쳐와도 포기하 못하겠습니다.
I'm gonna do this, so that way Fast can get a bit of SP back. Hit you with that. Rodion, or well, actually no, I want to have, oh wait, she can't clash with that shit. There we go.
나가주게.
Nice. He's Zhang hitting for that good damage. Okay, hopefully with any luck we should have Morostasis down here soon. Especially since we just tagged him. Hell yeah, Earl King Heathcliff. That's the good shit.
그들은 낙마하지 않을 것이네.
Alrighty, now we can pretty much just win right through the rest of this fight, honestly.
결국 우위를 점했기 때문이지.
이 땅과 만인에게 손끝이라도 대려는 자가 있다면
저택을 안내해주지.
Gregor hit him with that for a bit of SP recovery. Bonk!
나리의 속 깊은 뜻을 본인이 헤아리기엔 쉽지 않나 보네.
Alright, we should have this phase here. Yep, cool, cool. Alright, let's see. Refracted Mind, Refracted Poise, Refracted Charge, Refracted Burst, Refracted Rupture, Refracted Bleed. Gain Refracted. The only one of these that I think would be really useful is just Refracted Mind, so I'm gonna take that one. Okay, this is the new thing. Refracted Sleeping Bag of a Bygone Day. What the fuck are you? Final power for every 4 poise potency on self, on hit gain poise potency, on crit gain poise potency. Let's see. At 40% or less core HP, use Share the Pain next turn. Refracted Struggle, 10 clashes against the same enemy randomly gain or lose clash power by clash count 5 by 10 in the clash. First, at the turn start of the turn of Sleeping Bag of a Bygone Day appeared, it gains 10 poise potency and 10 poise count. Oh, that's a bit concerning. Multiply crit chance for poise effects by 1.5 times. On crit, at 15 plus poise potency consumed to deal more damage on a crit. Every time this unit loses a clash, it takes a hit, lose 1 poise potency. Every time this unit's hit by an unopposed attack, lose poise count. Okay. Poise potency and poise count, regardless of whether an attack hit critically or whether it's passive activated, does not drop below 5. Ooh. The turn the unit uses That's Mine, speed fixed to 1. Turn start applies 6 poise potency and plus 6 poise count to all units present on the stage. In the same turn, consume any excess poise potency and count past 5, then apply the same amount of potency and count consumed to the head. Alright then. Oi! That is, those are some very scarily large numbers. Yeesh. I could guarantee a clash win here with Otis, but I don't really want to waste an ego on this. I could do dodge. Yeah, I think I'm gonna run dodge. I think I'm gonna run the dodge here.
편히 쉬시게.
Oh God!
고작 여기서 쓰러진다면
Jeez!
얼마나 비었겠나.
That's a lot of damage! That is
또
a
방심하다가 당하셨네요.
that is a big
하지만 아직도
fucking
할수 있으신 거
chunk.
알고 있습니다. 조금 더
Ouch.
해보시죠.
Alright then. Fuck me. I don't want to risk it with Otis. Now that I've seen how much damage this thing can do, I do not want to risk that. Alright. These ones hit technically higher, so I want to have the ones that have a higher chance of actually winning hitting against these.
직접 알게 합니다.
Alright. Good, good, good. Alright, nice.
여행엔 목적이 있었지.
This isn't gonna do much damage here, but I mostly just wanted to use this so that way Otis didn't get hit.
그 거인들과 싸울 때가 떠오르네요. 또
That's
날아가기
mine.
싫으시면 제대로 보고 대처하셔야 합니다.
Clash power +1 for every 4
안
poise
받아들일
potency and
테니까요.
self. Siphons poise potency and poise count from the target. Hit after clash, lose siphons a third. Okay. Oh god, they're target fixed. Oh, it's one target fixed to each of us. Okay. If it's one target fixed to each of them, this shouldn't be too bad. I'm going to assume that Otis will high roll on defense. Well, no, I gotta risk it getting in a bit of damage. Because I want to try to get that poise count down.
손끝이라도 대려는 자가 있다면.
So
여행은
hopefully,
목적이
because
있었지.
a lot of people are going to be taking guaranteed damage here due to the permanent coins, to the unbreakable coins, which is going to trigger a lot of sinking on targets. Yup, that's 17. So hopefully Fluid Sac should be able to combat a lot of the sinking that's going to get forcibly shoved onto people.
깨달았나?
Yep. This is gonna hurt in the SP department a bit. But hopefully, thanks to Faust giving everybody a bit of SP regen, we should be fine.
이 전투는
It doesn't really matter if you hit heads or tails on Headless Ichthus here, because this is still going to give everybody the restoration that we needed. So hopefully we should still be in an okay position. Yeah, especially with everybody healing SP. Yeah, okay, thank God. Labored breathing.
아무렇지도 않아.
Final power for every poise potency on self. Coin power for every
그러니
poise
우리가
count on
아무런 위협
self.
없이 대처할 수 있을 것일세.
Okay, we do have something we can clash against with that with, thankfully. And then everybody else just swing for damage. Well, actually, I could use my Sapling of Light ability. But what would I even use it for? There aren't really any other good ego skills that would really be too useful here, aside from maybe another Headless Ichthus, so I'm not going to risk it.
손끝이라도 대려는
I'm just
자가
going to have
있다면
everybody else swing for a bunch of damage, as much damage on the body as possible, and then hopefully Otis should be able to to deflect the mass attack here. Now, Labored Breathing is going to guarantee getting a bit of damage, which is going to suck,
눈을
but
떼서
hopefully
한순간이라도
it
놓친다면
shouldn't do
영원히
too
방황할 텐데.
much. Dimension Shredder isn't going to do too much here since we're not running a charge scheme. Okay, never mind, I stand corrected. Otis just casually hitting a 144 when she's not even running charge. She's just like that. Oy.
어떤
Nobody got staggered though. That's the important part.
포기하.
However, this thing does now have a fuck ton of poise.
너무 유치하잖아요.
However, we are pretty built up at this point. So a lot of our skills should just be able to dominate here regardless. Otis can just recover a lot of health with raw, like the unopposed attacks. Oh wait, but that. No, I wanna at least try to hit it with the one that's most likely to win.
내게 바쳐주지. 여기가 엽석이군.
But yeah, this guy seems like he can do a lot of damage if his attacks are able to properly hit. So we gotta make sure that his attacks can't properly hit. There we go. Getting that mad sinking off on him. That's that good shit. Nice, nice, nice.
불결한 것.
그 거인들과 싸울 때가 떠오르네요.
Oh, he
또
didn't
날아가기
even.
싫으시면 제대로
no, he
보고
did. All right,
대처하셔야
nice.
합니다.
Okay, now he's doing the siphoning thing again. Ooh, that's hitting neutral. I gotta use this. Oy, this is not a good scenario. A lot of these are hitting neutral. I think I'm gonna pop the Superbia here. Gotta pop the Superbia here and slot in the free ego. Now, Heathcliff has gained a bunch of poise thanks to the boss, so Fell Bullet should actually be pretty good here. Because Fell Bullet's whole thing is that it does like a bunch more damage if you're able to crit with it. And because the boss has been giving us poise, Plus, that also means I could theoretically expend poise before the thing actually is able to hit me.
그쪽으로.
Oh, wait, actually, if we break the body, then that means this thing isn't even gonna go off.
무지하니까
부위 한쪽이 떨어져 나갔군. 과거 본인의 모험에서도
이 전투는
Alright then, so I kind of wasted a bunch of ego skills for nothing, but ah well.
으이? 그건 저들이 거리될 것 같지 않네.
Freed from a life,
한수
freed from the life of suffering. This is strange. Okay, 40% or less core HP, share the pain. When the body part is broken, remove body part next turn and replace it with person. Freed from life of suffering. Combat start, gain 2 fragile. I mean, we might as well swing for the unopposed damage, right?
이쪽.
I don't exactly know what I'm supposed to do here.
도망쳐봤자 헛수고다.
Bang!
퍼져나가는
Bang!
순간이 어디에서든 네 머리통을 화려하게 터뜨릴 테니.
How's it feel getting the crits used against you, bitch? Bang, 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 bang.
저 태클.
We could actually... Oh, we staggered the person. Okay, that's actually huge. Because when enemies are staggered, they take more damage. So then we're going to be doing a bunch more damage to this guy.
깨달았나?
Oh, that broke it. All right, then. The great skull rears its head with a loud creaking noise. An eerie cackle echoes. Underneath the calmed air vibrates an explosive energy. The skull's preparing to launch a powerful attack, yet it must have overstrained itself. Body cracks and wavers, giving us an opening. Might be better to attack the opening of the body instead of waiting for it to attack us. Select this to weaken its resistances but raise crit damage. Or apply protection. I think we should attack. Slash pierce and blunt resistance plus 0.3 for this turn. Deals 100% more damage on crit.
보네요. 방심하지 말고 제대로
Oi!
막으셔야
That was
합니다.
a bad call. That might have very well fucked us here. Well, maybe?
겁날. 내게 바쳐주지.
Hell of a time for Yisang to fucking run out of bullets!
눈을 떼지 마라. 한순간이라도 놓친다면 영원히 방황할 테니.
Alright then, Otis just casually hitting for another 104 damage. She's just like that. This is a bad call! Well, okay, as painful as those crits sounded, nobody got staggered. Ah, right. I forgot that damage total is 100 split across everyone. So,
적어도 제 앞에서는
yeah, we're
제품을
fine.
지켜주시죠.
Alright then, that was not nearly as scary as I thought it was. Go figure. There we go. Bop. Bop. No, wait. That's right, it was the other way around. Ba, Ba. 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 And just link the damage.
나아가주게.
That was very fucking scary for a second there. I was like, oh fuck.
받을 수 없다면 직접 후회를 새겨주지.
정리하겠습니다.
Bonk.
이게 맞지
Bonk.
않은 것들은
Alright
모조리
then.
치워버린다.
You'll deal 30% more damage. I think I want to get a single breath. Well, did those boosts apply to the party over here? If they do, then that could be a slight issue. I do not have enough modules for the rewards. Ah, well. Alright, section 2. So now we switch over to the bleed team.
책임은 모두
나를
원하신
내가.
드디어 내 차례냐?
소재가
자, 해골바가지랑 거미
양 이곳 말뚝을 쑤셔 넣어주자.
망치를 쥐고.
말뚝을 쑤셔 넣어. 양 이곳에 있는.
제가 원하는 대로 베어버려도 되나요?
Okay, so if those abilities carry over to this side, then we might have an issue. Just due to the fact that these guys
위험을
aren't
모르는
built
건
for...
나쁘지 않습니다만 또 무식하게 돌격하실 거라면 전 빠지겠습니다.
Shit. Well, the sinking ability might have... The sinking ability might not apply to us, but the rest of the abilities
어떤
do.
말도 할 수 없어.
And they're having us fight the refracted peculatum again. Oh, fuck. These fights are gonna be real fucky. For those of you that don't know what these fucking things are, this is an enemy that uses other characters in the game. Meaning that this uses other characters' fucking abilities and everything. So this fight is going to be a bit fucky from the looks of things. Man, we are immediately starting this fight with shit RNG, huh? Like, we just kind of started out this fight well and truly fucked, huh? So hopefully Ryoshu can do some damage here with King and Vines. Oh yeah, I forgot. This is like, that is like single-handedly the best ability for this shit because that can fucking stagger a fuck ton of people. Oh, and that Ishmael rolled like shit. Let's go. Fuck.
괜찮은 공격이네요. 앞으로도 그렇게만
Okay,
해주세요.
we're not exactly off to the... greatest start in the world. That is a lot of fucking damage, my dude. What's their stagger threshold? Can literally anybody else clash against this? Our Ishmael can. The only problem is that that attack corrodes. I mean, one thing I could theoretically try and do here that's a bit risky. Fuck it, let's try it. Hopefully if our goat, Don Quixote,
닿을 때까지
hopefully if Don Quixote can hit enough damage here, we can stagger them before the ego skill goes off. Yes! Okay, thank fuck. Because that ego skill would have fucking murdered us.
약점을 잘 노리셨습니다. 이제 해결사의 종류로 익숙해지셨네요.
Gregor getting staggered fucking sucks. Especially this early on in the fight.
또 방심하다가 당하셨네요.
But we're starting to
하지만
slowly
아직도
pick
할
up
수 있으신 거 알고
momentum.
있습니다. 조금 더
Or at least we
해보시죠.
were, and then they're using 2 ego skills again. Fuck me. I just realized the enemy is using characters that have fucking retreat skills too. Oh, this is fucked. Pray for the best. Wait, did that stagger fucking... That staggered the enemy, you said. Oh, Don Quixote, you are the fucking goat! Don Quixote, more like Don Quixote. Am I right, boys?
왕좌에 묶여 홀로 통치하는 자일지니.
We are actually picking up momentum here. How? You know what? Fuck it, I'm not gonna question it. We are actually picking up momentum.
내 피는
Kurakumo Ishmael just won a clash against the fucking ego. Let's go, girl!
엎드리도록.
지원을 갖지는
그대로 무너져.
Oh, holy. Alright then. Okay, let's see. Starting from 7th deployed center, start of the same turn, it substitutes in, heal 30 SP, gain 1 attack power up, and 2 ego resources. After using an attack or counter skill, if the enemy's defeated, gain 2 ego resources of the skill if any that was used. When hit, gain 2 offense level. Hit by a skill randomly, gain 1 of the following next. Plus 25% max HP for all allies. Remove first stagger threshold. On hit, if the enemy lost HP, heal equal to... I'm taking this one. The enemy gets 10% max HP, but we heal for 10% of the damage we deal and all allies lose bleed count? Yes. I'm taking that one.
전투가 드디어 하나
내가 어버이보다
끝났네요.
뛰어났지.
Oh, god damn it, we're fighting more egos. We're fighting more IDs. Fuck. Oh, we're fighting the Kurakumo clan. Oh, boy. We're fighting part of my team. All right, then. Now, the good news here is that Don Quixote can basically fucking delete someone off the map here. So, I'm beating the shit out of Ishmael. Target has 9 bleed count to 40% extra damage. Okay, Ah, okay, that works. And then, one person not being clashed with is you. Perfect. Go!
나가서 싸워. 뒤는 내가 봐주지.
Okay, getting that healing ability is going to be so fucking worth it in the long run. Alrighty, time for Don Quixote to fucking delete Ishmael off the map. La Shangra.
끝을 낼 시간.
Bonk! Oh, the healing ability is already popping the fuck off. Well, Gregor, take that fine.
건드렸겠다.
Oh, and then Heathcliff followed up with the unopposed attack. Hell yeah.
확실히
Alright, Ishmael
처리합니다.
currently is staggered the fuck out, so that's excellent. We can finish her off at our leisure. Let's see, Thundercleave. That's dominating against any of these, so... Ho ho! Mukate kiru no ka? Ho ho! You're challenging Sancho?
갑니다.
Hell yes.
추잡하네.
Get him, Heath!
겼잖아.
Hell yeah! Alrighty,
루신한테
beat their ass, Don Quixote!
몇 번이고!
Bonk. yeah. Okay, we didn't kill the other Ishmael, but that's fine. Pretty much any ego skill can finish her from this position.
이통이는 저자를 꺾어 넘긴다면 저들의 사기가 떨어질 것이 뻔하지. 돌격하세!
If I just do this, then that'll hit everyone, and then that should probably take out the Ishmael because Don moves first.
그쪽도 죄인인가?
그저 하염없이 모든 피를 내고 그래 그렇게 황홀히 피어나고 피어나고 피어나라.
Bang! Boom! Pow! Excellent.
지긋지긋한
Alright, enemy's got the
전투가
subs
드디어
in
하나
now.
끝났네요.
Okay, that... Ooh, those two ego skills might be an issue. Well, nah, we'd win. Nah, I'd win. Oy, however, that one is a 7 aimed directly at... Oh wait, it's aimed directly at Heathcliff. That's fine.
떨거지는 잘라낸다.
Alright, that's one down.
꽤 멋있는 마무리가 될 것 같네요.
Ah, this is going off first. But Stigmatize is only a 2 point, so it shouldn't hopefully shouldn't deal too much damage. Symmetric. They both rolled an 18. Symmetrical Heathcliffian violence. However, I have the better ego. Bonk! Was that fucking 3 staggers? Hell yes! Let's go, fishy ishy!
종원, 조명이 전멸하는 저곳으로. 파도가 모든 것을 쳐부술 거다.
Rat! Rat!
또한 용서할 테니.
무기를 만드는
Alright, baby!
이제
내가 어버이보다
우리를
뛰어.
누가 막겠는가?
Okay, we're starting to get into like the very, very back of their team. Don could just beat that. Sancho could just beat that by being Sancho. So, chances are we're fine there. Heathcliff is currently at a 1, so they can't really hit anyone, so I'm going to save Thundercleave for later. Rodion... Rodion doesn't really have anyone directly targeting her, so... I'll just have her chuck this at Ishmael. Fuck it. I think Gregor should be fine here.
갑니다.
Yep,
산초류 경혈 온.
Don Quixote wins by just being Don Quixote. Bonk!
끝을 낼 시간.
Death! Alright, we're fine. Gregor already passed his first stagger threshold, so that's not going to break him. And hopefully, Gregor should, in theory, get all that HP back. Or at least a decent chunk of HP anyway. Okay, not much HP back. Well, no, he did get a decent amount of healing. And then Rodion, you could just chuck that ego at the enemy Faust. Bruh.
지긋지긋한 전투가 드디어 하나 끝났네요.
승리로 이끌.
Why do I have Holiday on this Heathcliff?
전부 쳐주게!
Hit him with the whip!
산초 경혈 육수.
Now watch me whip. Alright, Gregor's gonna get a decent chunk of HP back here because this skill has innate healing and then his own healing on top of that. Well, he's got innate healing and then the skill healing on top of that.
목적이 있었지. 지긋지긋한 전투가 드디어 하나 끝났네요.
전부 쳐주게!
Alrighty. Heathcliff. Thank God.
목이 피었잖아!
It still staggered him. Oh, Otis is going to get so much health back here. Otis is back to pretty much full health.
이번에 내 피분수 낙마하지 않을 것이네. 승리로 이끌 피를 흘리고 숨이 가빠져와도 결국 우위를 점했기 때문이지.
Beat them to death with hammers.
경혈 육수.
피날레를 시작하자.
Alright, let's see. After using an attack or counter skill, if the enemy's defeated. Okay, these are all the same. Max HP for allies, remove the stagger threshold. Allies deal 30% extra damage. I think I might want to get rid of the first stagger threshold, to be honest. Because, like, that penalty is only a 10% max HP increase to the enemy. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go with health manipulation.
저기는 땅에 떨어졌네. 이제
Okay,
우리를
you're
누가
new.
막겠는가?
Refracted Dare Frere Shoots. Wait, Dare Frere? Or Dare Flu Shoots, not Dare Frere Shoots. Okay. So let's see. If unit speed's faster than the target, deal 10% more damage for every speed difference. If it's slower than the target, deal 10% less damage for every speed difference. Well, he's starting out at 1, so I don't really know if he's going to be very fast. Raise min and max speed values by 1 for every 5 poise on self, max 4. At 10 plus clashes against the same enemy. Okay, Refracted Struggle. Gain 10 poise, base power plus 1. On use, gain 2 poise, 10% damage on crit. Sinking and bleed. Interesting, okay. Well, the first hits on this guy seem like they're going to be basically free. Or at least free to a decent extent, just due to the fact that he isn't really,
떨거지는 잘라낸다.
dink. Get him, Sancho!
아류 산초 평일 80. 갈라지도록.
Variant Sancho Hard Blood Arts. Scissors! Okay, Gregor did not hit heads on this, but that's fine. We were doing it for the HP regen anyway. Burn. Bonk. Oh, that is juicy health regen. He healed fucking 62 there.
40.
Swing. Sling. Alright, nice, nice,
자세를
nice.
갖추고 저들을 맞이하세요.
He's gotten
우리를
faster.
가로막는 저 시련을 해치우고
Punch
끝나지 않는
through.
모험을 향하여.
Let's see. Gain 2 poise, 10 poise, base power, coin power plus 1 for every poise himself, 50 more damage on crit. Gain 2 poise count. This coin deals damage only against the main target. Deals damage against sub-targets. If first coin failed to kill ally or the target wasn't standard, one random sub-target takes damage. Interesting. So I can't adjust the sub-targets. They seems like they're acting similar to like multi-target hits. I'm just gonna have Ishmael defend against that one. We can power counter that one. Gregor's favorite there, so that's good. But Otis. Otis is neutral, and I don't think any attacks are targeting her. The only thing she's targeted for is the sub-target of Punch Through. Well, what's targeting Ishmael? Nothing. Is anything targeting Gregor? He's just the sub-target of the move. He's targeting Heathcliff for some reason. Okay, this situation's a little bit fucky. Frontline fire doesn't seem like it would be the most devastating, and if it's hitting Rodion, then that's fine, because Rodion can tank pretty well.
떨거지는
나가서
잘라낸다.
싸워.
Nice.
내가 받아줄.
All right, nice.
꿰뚫려라.
Shank him. That only did 14 damage in total. We are fine. Oh, plus Heathcliff gets the unopposed attack. Actually, Heathcliff might very well pop off in this fight because that punch through skill is going to hit people unopposed, meaning that Heathcliff's going to get his retaliation.
기다려라.
앞으로 그런 어설픈 공격은 하지 마십시오. 적어도
Oh,
제
those
앞에서는
attacks are all sixes, huh?
을 지켜주시죠.
Boy. Okay, attacks target with stigmatized. What gives stigmatized? Let's see. When using designated target fire or target readjustment, fire among targets with slow speed and stigmatized against target with least HP. Yeah, that prioritizes the target with stigmatized, but theoretically... no, that's still struggling. But I don't want that to clash against somebody with stigmatized, so I think I'm gonna have to make Don Quixote take the hit there. This guy is now very fast, unfortunately.
그쪽도 죄인인가?
Why the hell did it say Don Quixote was struggling there? Don Quixote fucking won just fine!
꿈에 닿을 때까지 몇 번.
Yeah. I don't know, man. This game's fucking stat calculations and shit are weird. It's like, oh, Don Quixote is struggling there. Really? Are you sure about that one? I don't think they are. Okay, that only hit for 47 total of everyone, and that didn't stagger anyone, so that's fine. Thank God I have Ardor Blossom Moth on Ishmael. This is like the best fucking clashing skill in the game because it has a relatively small resource cost and it fucking can hit a fucking 41. Damn, he did not miss there. Oi! Fucking ow!
어떤 상황이 닥쳐와도 승리로 이끌 포기한. 이건 못하겠습니다.
Ooh, we got really lucky. Okay, we got really lucky on the speed rolls this time because everybody is faster. Well, almost everyone anyway. Are any of these targeting, none of them are targeting Ishmael. Shit. Oh, they're all targeting Gregor. I mean, yeah, that makes sense. Gregor can tank them, that's fine.
사류 산초평열 80 갈라지도록.
Oh, and he's paralyzed now. Oh yeah, because of his fucking passive, he got paralyzed. Hell yeah. Okay, Gregor should tank this just fine. Yup. Gregor is just goated like that. Oh!
이
What the
마지막
fuck is
결국에
this?
성패가 달렸네. 열쇠에 부딪혔으나 결국 승리의 서사가 우리의 손에 의해
Target
쓰일
readjustment
것이니.
fire. Oh, he's going to try and shoot through the G Corp manager to get to us. Oh, that's fucked. If unit fails to attack stigmatized target, cancel this coin skill. He only has a speed of 1 though. It's a DPS check. That's what this is. Or at least part of it's a DPS check anyway. Okay, buddy, if you want to try to DPS check me, then let's fucking go.
전부 쳐주게!
나가서 싸워. 뒤는 내가 봐주지.
That's such a cool mechanic, though.
그저 하염없이
The fact that
모든 피를
he's shooting through one of his allies to get to you,
그렇게 황홀히 피하라고.
because that's based on like the fucking ego skill that he's got that deals damage to allies.
당신을 인도해주진 못해도 따뜻하게 안아줄 수는 있어요.
Okay, nice. Ishmael won the clash. Because Ishmael's goated like that. This hopefully shouldn't do too much. Yeah, it only did 27 among the entire party. We're fine.
꿀을 건드렸겠다!
Nice! Okay, that guy's down. Perfect, perfect, perfect. So that attack is going to get canceled because the target got killed. Yep. Wait, I thought I clashed against that.
이번에 받으신 의뢰가 기한이 꽤 촉박합니다.
Okay, then. Oh, he's going to keep using it.
여기 제가 다른 의뢰를
He's gonna
받자고
keep
있지
using
않습니까?
it. Fuck. That is not targeting Sancho by default, therefore Sancho will clash with it.
떨거지는 잘라낸다.
La sangre de Sancho.
노신한테 꿈에 닿을 때까지 몇 번이고.
Brrr. That's just 7 flat, so nobody should get staggered from that, thankfully.
또한 용서할 테니
attack should hopefully finish it off, right? I think I have one more in the tank. That didn't kill the target. Shit. We're okay. We're alive. Oh fuck, but that absolutely fucking tanked everyone's SP. 오이, 오이.
여기 제가 다른 의뢰를 받자고 있지 않습니까?
고귀하게
나가서 싸워. 피부 내가 봐주지.
Hello, BB Gamer.
답이 터졌나?
Oh, that just killed him outright. Alright, nice.
엄청나게 갈라지고
Nice. Damn it. We're fine.
뒤지려고.
We'll live. Designated target fire gets cancelled. That one's just on Gregor. Gregor can tank it.
이번에 받으신 의뢰가 기한이 꽤 촉박합니다. 여기서 한시라도 지체했다간 늦을 겁니다. 여기 제가 다른 의뢰를 받자고 있지 않습니까?
Oh, their target fixed. Fuck me.
그쪽도
나가서 싸워.
죄인인가?
뒤는 내가 봐주지.
Also silver. Nice.
닿을 때까지
I mean, that's a steal for like a title like Soul Silver, honestly. Oh, hell yes. Gregor got a fuck ton of health back from that. Okay, they only did 12 damage, we're fine.
꿀을 건드렸겠다.
However, the one I'm more concerned about is Rhodion's.
40. 먹지.
Unless... Nope. Now we're fine.
이 피었잖아.
Alright then. I was fucking terrified for a second there, but it seems I was worried over nothing. Okay, now everybody's gonna get a bunch of free healing because he staggered this turn, so we can just deal a fuck ton of damage.
꿰뚫려라.
If we can get him close to the next stagger threshold but not push him over, that would be perfect. Nice! Nice, 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 nice. Stop. I don't even remember anymore. I can't even recall if they were real to begin with. But you still remember your loved ones. I'll blast your skulls apart, every single one of you. Old pendant hanging from the shooter's neck. Perhaps it could be the key to resolving this battle. Who will bring up the pendant? Gregor, my goat. Yes! Gregor tells the shooter to open the pendant hanging from its neck. The shooter grabs the pendant and opens it, as though drawn by some unseen force, then screams as he grabs tightly onto his gun. No, I don't want to remember them. I don't want to remember the ones I love. Oh, please, stop smiling. I said stop smiling! Get away from me! Shut up! The shooter pulls the trigger, his voice tainted by anguish, but the force behind the bullets had already become much weaker. Your first shots gain 3 fragile and 2 damage down.
자, 동료들이여.
Nice.
자세를 갖추고 저들을 맞이하세. 우리를 가로막는 저 시련을 해치우고 끝나지 않는 모험을 향하여. Big DPS turn. You miss playing it, so good to have it back again. Many other games, White 2, Y, Ultra Moon, Alpha Sapphire. Oh, nice. Oh, right! We had the... I forgot. I had stopped him just below the stagger threshold. I didn't know if I did or didn't, but the fact that we stopped... We were able to hit him just below the stagger threshold is fucking brilliant. Yes! 피날레를 시작하자. 그대들은 낙마하지 않을 것이네.
Everybody swing face!
그리고 숨이 가빠져와도 결국 우위를 점했기 때문이지.
Yes! Hoi! Alright. Let's see. Raise min and max speed values for the number 1 deployed ID by 1, but said unit loses a skill 1 but gains a skill 3. I mean, for Don Quixote, I don't really see a downside. Wait a second. Gee! I wonder which units these are for! It couldn't be the Blood Fiends, could it? 1% more damage for every 10 Blood Feasts they consume. That seems pretty good to me. Considering the fact that all of these are just enemies deal 10% more damage, think I'm gonna take that one. Alrighty. Honestly, I expected myself to be suffering a lot more, but we actually cleared the first 2 parts of the railroad. In decent time, too. Oh, hey, they hadn't, there was some untranslated Korean text there. That's funny. But now, for the fucked part. We gotta fight the parade. Oh, we're fighting against the Blood Fiends. Fuck. And then wave 3 is the rest of the parade. And then wave 4 seems to be an Abno. I'd imagine it's Yearning Merkelia, which is the main abnormality of this expansion. That's been how it is for all the other railroads. Alright. Now that we are at Max Railroad, you'll notice that we have access to both our teams. However, I'm taking the Bleed team.
불로 정화하고 깨끗한 세계를 세우라.
I have a buff for Blood Feast. I'm taking the Bleed team.
어떤 상황이
Now this should be interesting. This certainly seems like it's going to be a bit... This one's going to be bizarre. because there's going to be a lot of bleed going around because we are fighting other Blood Fiends now. And this is something I haven't really tried to... This is something I haven't really touched on yet. Blood Fiends fighting other Blood Fiends. Because we're going to be inflicting bleed to each other, and then it's just going to be a race to see who consumes the Blood Feast generated faster. This one seems like it might be a little bit fucked up. Like, just maybe a little bit wrong. But we'll just have to see.
고귀하게.
We're all going to be generating bleed, we're all going to be bleeding, and then it's just going to be a race to see who consumes the bleed the fastest. Don Quixote! I never doubt
잘
them.
노리셨습니다. 이제 해결사의 전투력도 익숙해지셨네요.
Okay, that one was a bit fucked.
어떤 상황이 닥쳐도 포기하지 마세라. 저들의 공격은 우리의 투지를 꿰뚫을 수 없을 테니.
No, it's probably too early to bust out Yearning Metallia.
고귀하게.
Damn it. We can't really do damage to Dulcia at this point. We have to take care of the minions. However, the minions get significantly stronger if the attacks she's targeting to them actually go to them. So we have to interrupt the targeting, so things are a little bit fucky in this one. I've been saying that things are a little bit fucky for a lot of these, but I mean, they just are. Like, all of the fights in this Kanto were absolutely jank in one way or another. They were their own special. They're all their own special brand of suffering. So it makes sense that the railroad that conglomerates all of these fights was in itself going to be extremely jank.
떨거지는 잘라낸다.
Oops, all jank! Ah, damn it, they got the heal.
꿀을 건드렸겠다.
Fuck, that sucks.
필은
However, given the fact that our team is also going to be healing, this is a weird stalemate at this point. Both of us are healing. Both of us are generating bleed. The entire fight is just jank. It's literally just a tank fight.
방심하지 말고 제대로 막으셔야 합니다.
Ah, there's Parade of Wonders. It's actually just my least favorite. But we're fine. We have Yearning Mercuria. Or Mercalia. However the fuck you say it, I don't know, man. I don't know, man. These Limbus skills use big words that are too big for my brain. I'm already trying to do fucking quantum physics calculations to figure out how the hell I'm supposed to beat this fight. You expect me to understand what the fancy words they're using mean? Now, the best part about this is that Don still uses that coin even though it got broken. Because this ego is for unbreakable coins. It's going off whether the enemy likes it or not. Big damage. You love to see. Dink. Everybody is bleeding. This fight is so jank. This is so fucking dumb. The parade repeats for an eternity, huh? Yeah, we'll see about that. Though this is a bit of a risky strategy since it kind of requires Ishmael to actually roll decently for all three of those coins, but I have faith. If there's anybody that can get a decent roll on all three of those coins, it's good old Fishy Ishy. In the meantime, Don Quixote is going to cut everyone up with scissors again. And get a fuck ton of healing because of it. Yep. You know, it's funny. I pulled Ardor Blossom Moth when I was trying to pull Kurakumo Clan Ishmael. I was underwhelmed at first. But now Ardor Blossom Moth has been single-handedly fucking carrying me in a lot of these situations where the clashes would have otherwise been very brutal. So, forgive me, Ardor Blossom Moth. I was not familiar with your game. You must forgive me, Ardor Blossom Moth. I was not familiar with your game. Yeah, she's just throwing out a fuck ton of she's just throwing out a fuck ton of the AoE skills now. We gotta get rid of our little minions quick.
나가서 싸워. 뒤는 내가 봐주지.
Damn it. The good news is that Heathcliff is still getting these attacks off. Because Ishmael gave him the buff that makes all of his attacks into the fucking red coins.
멈추.
Stab. And then Heathcliff did it again. Alright, hit him with the Sanguine Desire. This one's actually going to be pretty good, because that's going to mean that the bleed that's on Dulcinea right now is going to stick around next turn. So we can keep racking up a fuck ton of bleed damage on her, because that bleed isn't going to expire. For those of you that don't know how bleed works, whenever the character with bleed uses an attack skill, whether it be in a clash or a unopposed attack, they take damage equal to the bleed. Yeah. The next 6 times the unit tosses an attack skill point, take 32 fixed damage. But because of the fact that I use Sanguine Desire on her, she's got a unique debuff applied to her. I don't know if it's on here. I don't think it shows on here, but it basically is going to guarantee the fact that she is, it's basically going to guarantee the fact that that bleed isn't going away.
떨거지는 잘라낸다.
So yeah, that means that we can keep racking up essentially free bleed here, and she's going to keep taking damage. Oh, that stagger is huge. This shit is so ass. We have been in a perpetual stalemate.
괜찮은 공격이네요. 앞으로도 그렇게만 해주세요.
허리 뒤에 끝이 어딨겠어.
We have been in a near perpetual stalemate for several turns now. This shit is so ass. Oh god. Oh wait, right. Shit, Ishmael's not fast enough for that. Fuck. Fuck, Heathcliff's not fast enough for that either. Alright then, plan B, good old Sangre de Sancho. Hasn't let me down yet. Hell yeah! Beat her ass, Don Quixote! Oh, and that staggered her. Nice! We love to see it! Everybody has consumed around 100 Blood Feast at this point. They have very solid damage boosts now. It's frustrating that we can't really take too much advantage of this free turn because we gotta kill off this guy. Perfect. Oh yeah, and she gets staggered again because all of the parade members are dead. Alright then, gang! Free heals! Or it would be if Otis didn't just fucking steal it all. Alright, let's see. +1 to poison charge count gained by allies with skills and coin effects. 10 plus poise potency plus poise count % more damage on crit. We don't really need that. Refracted charge, refracted burst, refracted rupture, lasting battle spirit. Resource reaping. The defense one is tempting. All allies taking 50% less damage is certainly a tempting offer. Man, these skills are genuinely tough to decide on. I mean, if they inflict more bleed on us, we can heal that back, and that's just more Blood Feast. Fuck it. Everybody's going to bleed. I'm not taking any fucking chances with these guys.
떨거지는 잘라낸다.
I'm going to start off with my big murder button right away.
모든 피를
Kill!
그렇게 황홀히 피어나고 피어나고 피어나라.
Look at that damage! Holy!
당신을 인도해주지 못해도
Don Quixote! Don Quixote! Don Quixote! They really just are the best to ever do it, huh? And now Gregor gets pretty much all of his health back. And you know what? Fucking hit him with it again.
이 몸이 직접 손봐야겠느냐.
Hit him with another fucking big murder skill. We are the superior blood. There's no other support for them. They're dead. They're fucking dead. Well, that's a waste of a perfectly good Shangra. Ah well. Nice try, other Gregor. My Gregor is superior.
걱정은 하지 않겠습니다. 어차피
Oh right, I forgot his
이길 거라고
passive.
확신하고 있으실 테니까.
Yeah. He died for the fucking bleed. Get fucked. The bleed killed him. He won the clash and lost anyway because the fucking bleed. Damn! The bleed got him! I'll take Refracted Lust since that seems like the best for this team. Oh boy, it's time for round 2 of the Blood Fiends. It's time for more Jank.
못하겠습니다. 너무 유치하잖아요.
It should. Good. Good. Why, yes, sir. I would love more Jank, please. Please, by all means, good sir, give me more Jank. Well, it's fine. That still hits.
피날레를 시작하자.
Wait, I didn't realize that Blood Feast persists between areas in this fight.
마땅한 벌을.
Literally all of the Blood Fiends in our party have just been getting perpetually stronger.
저들이 기세 등등하니 잠시 경계하세. 떨거지는 잘라낸다.
Yeah, sometimes you just have those turns where you just use nothing but ego skills. It is what it is. These are gonna get increased damage, by the way. Sorry, Dulcinea. The superior Dulcinea wins. AKA mine. Which isn't even Dulcinea, that's just Rodion.
감내해야 할 고통입니다.
내 팔은 뼈에 있었어.
It's so weird watching this. This is just a vampire fight. It's so funny. This is literally just who dies of blood loss first.
이왕자의
That's just this fight. Who's gonna die of blood loss first? This fight is the equivalent of two diabetic people fighting by each of them downing a Snickers, and whoever doesn't faint first wins. God, I should not make that joke. I stole that from the Russian Badger. Actually, wait, I forgot, right. Right, I have the Win Clash button. How can I forget about the Win Clash button?
포기하게.
Nice. Dink.
당신은
Clash
이루어지지
win.
못해도 따뜻하게 안아줄 수는 있어요.
모든 걸 걷어들일 순 없었어.
Yeet. Meow. Bonk. Welcome back, Lancer. You are currently in the middle of watching the vampire fight. As in, my vampires fighting the enemy vampires. It's just a fight to see who can bleed the other dry
이걸로
first.
대신하지.
Damn! Alright. I did not expect Gregor was going to do that much damage. Who can suck the most? Kinda, yeah.
저들을 돌려보낼 생각은 아니시죠? 내가 어머니보다 확실히 처리해야 합니다.
It's the suck fight right about now.
갑니다.
Beat her ass! Beat her ass, Sancho!
산초류 경혈봉.
La Shangra. 62, 151, 332, 557! That's that good shit!
감내해야 할 고통입니다.
기대해라. 이번에 받으신 의뢰가 기한이 꽤 촉박합니다. 여기서 한시라도 지체했다간 늦을 겁니다. 여기
Who is
제가
that targeting?
다른 의뢰를
Oh, that's
받자고 있지
targeting
않습니까?
Gregor. Well, this is favored. Theoretically, somebody just has to hit her. And no, but then if that happens, then we're just gonna have to hope that Gregor can win that.
떨거지는 잘라낸다.
It's fine! Gregor wins these!
내 팔은 변해 있었어.
피날레로 시작하자.
We're fine!
독이 피었잖아.
Alright, that's one of them down.
평범한 적은 아닌가 보네요. 방심하지 말고 제대로 막으셔야 합니다.
Ardor Blossom Star is so fucking cheap for literally just being a free win button.
갑니다.
아류 산초 경혈 육수 찢겨라.
Hey, Kidsy Neko Cat, welcome on in. Thank you so much for this raid. I super appreciate it. How are y'all doing, Raiders? Welcome on in. My name is Ender. I'm a variety streamer here on Twitch. We play a bunch of different games, and tonight we are playing Limbus Company. We are doing, this is basically the vampire fight. As in vampires fighting vampires. But how are you doing, Neko? How's your stream? What are you playing tonight? Ooh, Lily's Well. I haven't heard of that game. How was it?
그대들 기억하고 있지 않나? 이발사의 깜짝 어트랙션을 동그랗게 뜨고
We have consumed 999 Blood Feast. We have hit the cap! It was fun. Glad to hear it. We have literally hit the cap on the amount of Blood Feast that can be consumed in a single fight. We have literally hit the cap. We can't consume any more. We have consumed all of the blood. Like, we hit the upper limit. We can't have any more. Heard a bit about it? It's definitely really fun. Like, for example, watch the cute gremlin absolutely murder someone. 92, 220, 389, 599 damage. Don Quixote is just built different. This is the hardest content in the game, by the way. The vampire team is just built different. How the fuck does this game work? I'm sorry, I don't really have the time to explain quantum physics to you, Neko. Alright, the final boss of the railroad. Reflected, let's see. Raise min and max speed values by 2 for all allies. That seems really useful. The music's great. Oh, absolutely. 10% more damage. Change resistances of all the boss to weak. I'm gonna take Comfy. The extra speed for clashes is really nice. Final boss. Ah! Well, aren't you just pleasant? Alright, let's see. Refracted 400 roses. At 100 plus Blood Feast uses a special skill. Turn ahead 500 plus Blood Feast consumed by this unit, or if this unit is at 60% HP, gain a new pattern. 9 turns have passed since it appeared, gain offense level up for every turn past the 10th. That's a bit concerning. On the field, or is one of the units that can appear on this stage. Okay, so that's just the Blood Feast one. Refracted Struggle is the same. After attack, heal the core and the part equal to the amount of damage the attack skill dealt. If this unit healed HP, gain offense level up and defense level down. Burn, Bleed, Tremor, Rupture, and Sinking Potency only stacks up to 50. Bypark takes damage from enemy skill, inflict 1 bleed count on the attacker. That's fine, not us. 20 plus Blood Feast, consume 50 Blood Feast, heal the core and head parts equal to Blood Feast consumed. Okay, let's see. But yeah, essentially how it works is the enemy has a number up there. That thing has a coin next to it. You also have coins. You flip the coins. If the coin lands on heads, then your attack gets the number plus the other number next to it. Basically, it's a coin flip of who can flip higher. One of the most generous gachas? Oh, absolutely. After what, essentially how it works is that there's a currency that you get by completing you pay for the battle pass, then once throughout the battle pass, you get these things called shard crates. You open the shard crate, and then you get 1 to 3 shards of a selected character. You can then exchange 400 of that character's shards for pretty much any gacha version of that character. Like, only just recently did they make it so that you had to wait 1 week in order to get them. But yeah, like literally 1 week after a unit's release, you can just get them for free if you grind the game enough. Like, I haven't pulled a featured unit in like months. and yet I have this Ishmael, which just came out. You only have to pay like $10 for the Olympus Pass, and then after that you just gotta grind, and then it's literally you just gotta do like your weeklies and that, and then after that it's pretty much just like, yo, you can just fucking get whatever the hell you want. The Parasol Girl? Oh yeah, that's Rodion. The current team I have is comprised mostly of vampires. There's 4 vampires and 2 Yakuza.
어떤 말도 할 수 없어.
What if I use this boss's ego skill against this boss? It's like $10 every so often. $10 every season.
전부 쳐주게!
나가서 싸워. 뒤는 내가 봐주지.
So like I said, insanely fucking generous. $10 every season, and then after that, you can pretty much get almost any character in the
저
game.
하염없이 모든 피를
Don't like the idea of paying money for gachas even though because I'm very free to play. I mean, that's perfectly understandable. The game is pretty free to play friendly though, because there is a free track on the battle pass, and like you still get those shard crates on the free version of it. Yes, that was indeed Don Quixote using the skill of the using 400 Roses' ego skill against 400 Roses. I love her. Yeah, Don Quixote is like a silly gremlin 99% of the time, but 1% of the time she locks the fuck in.
자, 동료들이여, 자세를 갖추고 저들을 맞이하세. 우리를 가로막는 저 시련을 해치우고 끝나지 않는 모험을 향하여.
Yep, you can pretty much get any character in the game for free. You just might have to wait a little bit sometimes, but yeah. But yeah, this version of this version of Don Quixote is pretty much Don Quixote when she locks the fuck in.
어떤 말도 할 수 없어.
The version of her back here with the red scarf and the big fucking lance. That's just Don Quixote whenever she decides to lock the fuck in. And when that happens, she also goes by Sancho. Very nice. Interested in this game. Always been intimidated by having too many gotchas is too many. I mean, that's understandable. That's perfectly understandable. Also, if you're intimidated by what you're seeing on screen, just keep in mind that what I'm playing right now is the most endgame of endgame content that's currently available. Known as the Refraction Railway. This is like the most endgame of endgame content available. So, things are very complicated at this level. I made the joke about quantum physics earlier, but like, you gotta, like, it can be very difficult to understand some of this shit sometimes. The rose guzzles up the flood of blood, glistening in crimson, but even this inundation of blood wasn't enough. Its glossy eye glowers at the sinners from between the petals. Ignore them. Raise its offenses while decreasing its defense. Select this to consume HP from allies, reduce the offense while raising its defense. Consume HP from allies to reduce its offense while raising its defense. Every sinner feeds a bit, every sinner receives a moderate amount of blood. Select this to partially eliminate Blood Feast, raise the abnormalities offenses, and reduce its defenses. I mean, we can't really clean up the blood because we're all vampires. What should I do here? Let's have everybody feed a tiny bit of blood. All this is 10% HP, 2 attack power down, 2 protection. That's fine.
어떤 상황이 닥쳐와도 포기한 이건 못하겠습니다. 너무 유치하잖아요.
Let's see, is that is a clashable counter.
전부 쳐죽여!
그저 하염없이 모든 피를 내려놓고 그래 그렇게 황홀히 피어나고 피어나고 피어나라.
Dink.
실밥이 터졌나?
But asking around. If you recommend it, then I don't see why not. I trust your judgment. Oh yeah, I absolutely recommend this game. Like, it is absolutely fantastic.
저대로 돌려보낼 생각은 아니시죠? 혈투를 승리로 확실히 처리해야 합니다.
고귀하게.
다류산 표평일 80.
Also, unlike, frankly, unlike a lot of other gachas that kind of just have, like, throwaway stories, Limbus is, like, a very story-heavy game. Like, all 12 of its main protagonists, the Sinners, and the person that commands them, Dante, aka the Blockhead Man, you'll get to intimately know all of them and watch them, like, grow and genuinely develop across the journey. Because the story isn't, like, constantly introducing... Because the thing is with other gachas, you only really have, like, the one main character, just due to the fact that there are, like, so many new characters they have to introduce. But because all of the... Because all of the characters that are available in the gacha are literally just variations on your base Sinners, or that you have throughout the entire game, you get to really spend a lot of time with these characters. You get to watch them all, like, grow and develop, learn about their, like, personal traumas and weaknesses and everything. And like, you genuinely stick with them throughout the entire story. It's a really nice change of pace as opposed to most gachas where it's just like, go to a location, meet new characters, leave location, only see a few characters again because of an event. Like, Honkai is definitely better about it. Honkai and Zenless are definitely better about it, but Genshin is, like, absolutely, 4 to 6 versions of each of them. There's, like, 8 to 10 at this point for each of the characters. Genshin is like, no! Just, you saw these characters for the story. Great! Now you don't get to see them again for God knows how long until we come back here for an event story. I mean, we've been winning clashes perfectly fine, so I think I'm just gonna ignore it. Oh yeah, especially considering it just got staggered. That's good for us. Give Limbus a try, why not? Glad to hear it. If there's anything you're confused about, then feel free to shoot me a DM and I'd be happy to help.
꿈에 닿을 때까지.
Go onward, my silly goblin. Stab the rose directly in one of its various eyes. Or you could just stab it in the roots with the lance. That works too, I guess. Look, she's trying her best.
목이 피었잖아.
Oh, it's angry now.
평범한 적은 아닌가 보네요. 방심하지 말고 제대로 막으셔야 합니다.
Ah, good. The demented clown music. Parasol girl is Dulcinea, right? Yeah. Well, the woman's name is Rodion, but she's using the ID. She's taking on the form of a character called Dulcinea, yeah. Dulcinea is one of the vampires we fought in the recent Kanto. We fought a lot of vampires recently in the story.
당신을 인도해주진 못해도 따뜻하게 안아줄 수는 있어요. 부위 한쪽이 떨어져 나갔건 과거 본대 모험에서도.
Ah yes, the boss's big scary death ball did a total of 79 damage.
자, 로신한테 꿈에 닿을 때까지 몇 번이고.
Oh, the woman with the parasol in my team right now is Rodion. She's taking on the appearance of the character named Dulcinea. I forgot that the mass party attacks are really fucking loud. Hang on, I need to turn down the demented clown music.
목이 피었잖아.
I need to turn down the demented clown music.
기억하고 있지 않은가? 이 발사의 깜짝 어트랙션을 동그랗게 뜨고 집중하면 저런 기교는 그다지 어려울 것도 없지 않겠는가? 고귀하게. 아류산 소풍열 80 갈라지도록.
Do you have multiple Dons, or are they all just using different supers for their different forms? So basically how it works is that... How it's explained in the story is that the character you control, Dante, gets these things called ID cards, which represent versions of that character from a parallel world. Essentially, there's a world where Don Quixote becomes a member of W Corp and fights using their weaponry. Or there's a world where Don Quixote is a vampire. Or there's a world where Don Quixote is basically the time police. And then the Don Quixote you know basically takes on that form and uses that weaponry.
어떤 상황이 닥쳐와도 포기한... 아! 이건 못하겠습니다. 너무 유치하잖아요.
Basically, it's all the same character, it's just them taking on a different form, for lack of a better term.
그쪽도
나가서 싸워.
죄인인가?
And these attacks are when that character takes on the form of an absolute fucking monstrosity, called an abnormality. AKA, the thing that I'm currently fighting right now. Because, I mean, you know, I'd say a blood-sucking rose is pretty fucking abnormal. Stab. 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 The screen is absolutely caked in red. There's so much blood. So is that Rodion a different version of her that you can pull, or is it like a special thing? It's a different version of her that you can pull. Essentially, yeah, the gacha has two different things you can grab. There's the IDs, which are the base characters you control, and then there are these attacks, the ego attacks. Each character has one by default that is based around them. The other ones they get are based around the various abnormalities you find in the game. The default one they come with at the start of the game, the other ones you either pull or you use the exact same coin system, the exact same shard system I talked about previously to pull them. Again, like I said, game is extremely generous, so the only exception to these rules is Limbus is going to have an upcoming collab with Arknights, and those IDs are going to be like very limited time due to the fact that it's like a special collab with Arknights. But that's like that's like the only exception to that rule. Every single other ID will return at some point in the future, and you will be able to get them for free. So if you have a version of a character you absolutely stan, you will get them. You just gotta be patient and do your dailies. This fight is so... Whoa. This fight is so chang. Ah yes, the big ball of death did 58 damage. Nice. Anyway, it's time for Rodion to throw a bloody axe made of ice at the thing. Yeet! Time for Gregor to stab it with a branch. She's fine.
자, 동료들이여, 자세를 갖추고 저들을 맞이하세. 우리를 가로막는 저 시련을 해치우고 끝나지 않는 모험을 향하여.
And now, it is time for Sancho's ultimate technique! Ascended Sancho Hardblood Arts, La Shangra! 59, 145, 260, 403 damage!
당신을 인도해주지 못해도 따뜻하게 안아줄 수는 있어요.
It's fine. Sooner or later, the big rose bush is finally going to keel over. Also, Gregor just recovered literally all of his health with that attack.
저대로 돌려보낼
What turn is
생각은
it?
아니시죠?
Turn
확실히
33.
처리해야 합니다.
뭐 저지게!
I've lost track of time how long we've been fighting this thing. Okay, thank God. It finally keeled over and died. And with that, we have completed the railroad. When the blood wets our throats, we shall be liberated from the deep thirst and the guilt towards our Father.
다를 것 없이 마음껏
So
마셔.
drink. Drink with abandon, for that is the only dream this existence has
유일한
permitted us.
꿈이니까.
And cleared it in 85 turns. 15 turns below the 100 turn requirement for all the rewards. Hell yeah. Special Refraction Railway Line 5 banner. Obtained by clearing Line 5 with 100 or fewer total turns before the season ends. Oh, wait, right. I forgot I need to actually claim the rewards with all of my, my stockpiled Enkephalon, which I don't have enough of. Gotta wait until tomorrow when my, my Enkephalon recovers so that I can claim that. But yeah. That was the entire Refraction Railway done in one stream. Honestly, this one felt easier than the previous railways. Mostly due to the fact that I was able to metagame by using the funny buff things that they gave us. Like, this buff here, heal 10% of the damage dealt and all allies lose 3 bleed count. This thing, like, basically carried me through this entire event. This skill is a bit too powerful. But honestly, it was really fun getting to metagame this with the different characters. But yeah, for example, Neko, let me show you some of my teams. So first up, we got the Vampire team. We got Don Quixote as the manager of La Mancha Land, aka Vampire Theme Park. We got Rodion, the princess of La Mancha Land. And Otis, the barber of La Mancha Land. Gregor, the priest of La Mancha Land. And then we've also got Ishmael as a Yakuza, the Kurokumo clan captain. We got Heathcliff as a Yakuza, the Kurokumo clan Wakashu. And then we have Faust as a psychotic group of zealots that are intent on murdering everything that isn't entirely human. Also, poor blonde boy Sinclair losing his mind. But yeah, for example, these are what all the characters look like in base. And then there's the unlockable identities. For example, I have 10 of them for Yi Sang. I forget which character I have the most IDs for. Honestly, I think I have the most IDs for Yi Sang. Well, no, I have 10 with Hong Lu as well. And 10 with Ishmael. Oh, Rodion I have the most for with 11. No, wait, Otis also has 11. But yeah, this here is what I'm talking about. So if I go to the Limbus Pass, you can see that at the EX tier, aka every single tier past the the base pass, which, by the way, the top path is the one with all the rewards in it. Like, the top path has, like, a ton of the rewards and stuff. But one of these, nominable ego shard crates, receive 1 to 3 ego shards of a sinner of choice. Yeah. So you complete enough of these, fill up this bar, and then you'll get 1 to 3 of these crates when you've completed the pass. You can then trade those in for 1 to 3 shards of any of the sinners in your collection. And then you go over here to dispense, and say, for example, you weren't here at the start of the game. You missed out on the very first season. Well, not to worry! Literally everything available on the Battle Pass, and everything available that was an event-exclusive extraction, all of it is here. Literally all of it can be obtained. The only exception is the Walpurgis Nacht Egos, which can only be obtained during the Walpurgis Nacht event. That's like, this is like the only thing that's like not necessarily as generous. The box of those shards are on the pass multiple times, right? Oh, absolutely. And the last tier of the pass is repeatable, meaning that you could just keep repeating this over and over and over again. The weekly event is the Mirror Dungeon. The weekly bonuses not only give you 750 of the currency, which is half of a 10 pull, but also it gives me like 70 of these fucking ego shard crates. And then all of your dupes give you shards as well. For example, I am over halfway to a new ID for Otis. Even the stuff from the current season you can still get. But yeah, like I said, the game is insanely generous. Like, I will go on record to say that it is like the most generous gacha I have ever played. Hands down. It is that good.
밤이 다가오는
Like, just look at all of these, like, just look at all of these O identities I have. We have Yi Sang as a samurai. Yi Sang as a psychotic painter that uses a spear to paint with people's blood. Yi Sang with funny guns. Funny butterfly guns. Yi Sang is a member of the Leeway Association. Yi Sang is a member of W Corp. And for Don Quixote has the silly ones. We have, of course, base Don Quixote, the Goblin Child. We have Don Quixote as a samurai, doing the funny uwu face. We have Don Quixote as the Time Police. Literally the fucking Time Police. I shall summon the time. Literal Time Police. Don Quixote when they get serious. Don Quixote is a silly little fencer. Don Quixote is obsessed with fixers, so that's why they're absolutely elated in that ID. Don Quixote is a W Corp employee. Don Quixote as a dubious little creature. This is literally just dubious creature.png. Like, this has Neko arc energy. Don Quixote is a robot-hating psychopath. The only Don Quixote ID where she's not smiling, when she's basically stuck in the post-apocalypse. Right, I mean, it fits the character. Yep. We got edgy boy Heathcliff over here. We got Heathcliff as a funeral director. Heathcliff as the ever-so-sexy Wild Hunt Heathcliff. Fun fact, this guy was literally the boss character for Chapter 4. Literally just the boss when you unlock him as a playable character. Only he's just as good as he was in the boss fight. This guy carried me through the first half of the railroad. actually goated. He shoves people in his funny coffin. We got Heathcliff as a Yakuza. Heathcliff as a harpooner. Heathcliff as a detective who doesn't really give a shit. We got Faust as a psychotic robot hater. In fact, here she is in her art, literally decapitating a robot. This is also the ID that you've probably seen floating around in like the gamer girl Faust art. I remember seeing a post one time where somebody looked at this art of like decrepit computer-bound Faust and just said, she probably has a lot of girl stink. And I just sat there for a solid minute looking at my screen like, I mean, yeah. You didn't have to say it, though. Faust with flaming wings, where she's testing ego gear. Faust with robot appendages. Faust is a detective who also makes tea. We got Ryoshu, who is the smoking katana wielder of the group. Reminds me of a gacha idea I had. We got Ryoshu in a maid dress with a knife. Ryoshu wielding dual maces. And Ryoshu using an entirely separate katana from the one she has on her back. Anyways, I gotta get going. No worries, Neko. I totally understand. Yeah, I'm definitely like very I'm very hyper-fixated on this game. But yeah, honestly, I should probably wrap things up here too. Like I said, I did not expect the Refraction Railway to go this smoothly. Like, I literally cleared the entire thing in one stream. I mean, I guess it kind of makes sense. You make the season, they had to make the season IDs really good to, they had to make, like, the IDs for the season really good to justify people pulling for / getting them, so... And since this whole thing kind of revolved around, like, Blood Fiends and everything, it just kind of makes sense that they'd be a bit overpowered. Also, if any of you would like it, here is my friend code. You can borrow the IDs that I have set as my favorites for like any of the events you might be challenging at the moment. So, you know, you could very easily just like yoink some of my best units. But yeah, I think I'm gonna go ahead and wrap things up here for tonight. Like I said, I did not expect to clear the Refraction Railway as efficiently as I did. I thought I'd be like stuck on that for a hot minute. But nope, I just cleared it in one stream with 15 turns to go on the bonus reward. Now I just gotta wait a little bit for my Encephalon modules to regenerate, and then I get all of this. Literally 40 free pulls, by the way. Literally fucking 43 pulls and like most of the way to a new extraction just for clearing this. It's wild. But yeah. I'd like to thank you all very much for watching. Super appreciate it. Let's go ahead and find someone to raid, shall we? Who should we raid tonight? From what I heard, Riley recently did a rebrand. I think they actually have like a live 2D VTuber now, which looks at least I think they do anyway. So let's go raid Riley. Fuck it. For those of you who don't know who Riley is, they are a streamer here on Twitch and a good friend of mine. Looks like tonight they are playing some Dead by Daylight. As for the raid message, let's do... the support character feature that is a main selling point of the new Railroads. I literally just cleared it all with the base 6 IDs that I used for each of the sections. What can I say? I guess I'm just fucking built different. Like Giga Chad Limbus player. We're supposed to be expendable, manager. You can bring us back to life. You're not expendable to me, damn it. Or like some quirky variation on that Star Wars quote. But yeah, thank you all very much for watching, and I'll see you all tomorrow in the Discord for Nostalgia Night.